Absolutely not. Just getting some work done, and now he's coming over at what are some stuff that I want to keep, what are some stuff that. But my vision is to so Honda's going to help you by covering your. You might have already seen my desk in the corner, and then I have a box of interior design skills right here, you guys. So this is the door, like a plant in the corner of the coffee table here. Then we'll talk about.
So it's time for some yoga. I have been in quite the funk for the last couple of weeks, and I need to slowly get myself out of that funk. So I'm gonna start by just releasing any tension, anything that I just need to release from my body. And the best way for me to do that is through yoga. So let's renew, let's refresh the body and the spirit and all of it.
On the wrist and take your knees hip distance apart from the floor. And then inhale, lift the chest forward, send the tailbone up. And then exhale round. And you can stay where you are, but if you'd like, you can take your elbows to the floor, bring your hands together in prayer and send your fingers out. From there, you're gonna walk your elbows forwards about an inch, and then envision like you're trying to get your armpits to touch the floor. So let's take a few breaths here. So hips go up and back, walk your feet wider than hip distance apart, maybe even mat distance apart.
I am all done with yoga, and honestly, I feel so good. There were so many parts in my body that just felt so tense and so tight. And even getting into certain stretches that aren't very difficult were pretty difficult for me. So I'm really glad that I was able to just have that moment of release and letting go and really targeting any tense, tight parts of my body. So I do want to go ahead and do some resetting, some decluttering around the house. But first, I want to go do my eyebrows because they're just too ferocious. Honestly, it's kind of hard to tell on camera. Hopefully it's hard to tell on camera. And like the hairs go everywhere. I've been having to apply eyebrow glue just to like keep them tame. But even then it's been just, I need to shape them. I think that's the issue. So I'm gonna go do that and come back looking like a different person, and then take care of more resetting activities that are really gonna make sure that I stay on track with my goals for this year and really help me get out of my little funk, because my slump hasn't been that bad. Like I haven't been super unmotivated, but I think I could be a little bit better with certain routines. It's all about improving every single day. So I'm gonna make sure that today I take the steps necessary to get back on track. All right, let's go take care of these fur babies. Let's look at the fit real quick. I bought these pants at Marshall's. They're like workout pants and they're really loose and comfy. I like that they're not joggers. Let me show you. I really like that they're not joggers because I'm not a fan of joggers, to be honest, but these have like that same relaxed fit while still being more of a straight leg situation, so I can wear them to work out, I can wear them when I go disc golf, but I can also wear them like for a cute casual outfit like today. So I think I'm gonna keep them. Kind of over yoga pants. Am I the only one? Like sometimes yoga pants make me feel like, I don't know, I just feel very like sucked in sometimes, and I would like to let the ventilation occur in my body, you know? I just need to wear something over it because it's pretty chilly outside. So I'm gonna just cover up a little bit. So I have this sweater. It's cropped, so I think it'll look cute with the pants. Yeah, I like this. Comfy, cute. Let's go get outside, get some sun, and do my eyebrows for the first time in like a year or more. Yeah, it's been a while. Okay, I am back, and my eyebrows look so good. Look at my eyebrows. You cannot tell me that I don't look like a different person. It hurts so bad. My last time there was 9 months ago. So almost a year of me not really maintaining my eyebrows. I really wanted to start with this because the later it got, the more lazy I was gonna get, and I know myself, I just wouldn't have gone, but I really wanted to engage in a little bit of self-care and attending to my image because I just had to. I was honestly getting very self-conscious about my eyebrows. It was that bad. So I made a list of some of the things that I want to take care of for this reset, this end of quarter reset, as well as entering a new month and entering a new week, etc. All of it. Like, I just want to start making steps to really declutter my life and feel less anxious and stressed about a lot of different realms of my life. So just a quick list of things that I want to take care of. Some laundry, of course. There's always laundry to be done. I need to vacuum because I have a pet pigeon, if you already didn't know that, and her little feathers are just everywhere. They're everywhere. It's ridiculous. So I need to clean that up. I want to wash the restrooms. I need to shred a bunch of paper, just like old bills, receipts, etc., that we've been accumulating for over a year. I really need to vacuum my car, so hopefully I can fit that in today. I want to do a financial review of my spending activity, income versus, expenses. I really want April to be a low spend month. Yesterday I already went on a little shopping spree to buy like just some more flowy pants and stuff like that. But anyway, other than that, this month I really want to tone it down with the spending, and I also want to start a little bit of spring cleaning. So I know this will take a little bit longer and I'm not gonna do it all in one day, but I want to start going through like each room and sort of assess what we need to get rid of, what we need to donate, etc. Because as much as I try to maintain like a minimal lifestyle with like not much clutter, over time we just start accumulating things. So it's really nice to have like a checkpoint maybe every 3 months or so to just take note of what you need to get rid of and maybe start making a pile so that you can go donate or gift or throw away whatever you need to just get rid of. So that is the plan. I'm going to start tackling these items. Let's start with some laundry. So before I wash some of the things that I bought yesterday, I want to go ahead and make sure that they fit. So I'm going to do a quick little try on haul of some items that I bought yesterday at Marshall's. I love this jacket. Ooh, super cute. I love the fit. I really love oversized items. I feel like this could be like worn super casual. I can dress it up. I love the fit. I love how it looks. I love the color. I love everything about it. I also wanted like flowy shirts that I can wear during spring and summer. So I also want to incorporate more color into my wardrobe because I feel like everything I have is black or like neutral. I really like this. I like how flowy it is. I like that it's a very light material, and so it's just not going to be very hot during summer, and it's super flowy. But this is a blue button-up. Super wrinkled, but also love the vibe. I love how flowy it is. I really am going for that flowy vibe. I'm usually a size small, but everything I got was one size higher, so these are medium because sometimes my shirts shrink, or I don't know, like I wanted just very flowy vibes this spring. That's just what I'm going for. So I think this is a good fit as well. I can wear it loose like this, depending on the bottoms, or I can also tuck it in and wear like a cute sweater, cardigan, coat on top. The last shirt that I got is this one. The color is like a peach color, and I really again need to incorporate color into my life. I love this one. I feel like it goes perfectly with the tone of my skin, and I really love how flowy it is. It feels so fresh. I know I can style it differently. Obviously I'm wearing some workout pants right now, but I can easily see myself styling this in so many different ways, dressing it up, dressing it down. I love it, so I'm also going to keep this. Now we're moving on to the pants. I bought a bunch of baggy, flowy, looser fitting pants. That's really what I'm going for. I don't want to be stuck in some jeans and some yoga pants. I want it to be breezy, breathable. That's the vibe. That's what I'm feeling like these days. So let me show you. I actually got two of these, one in beige, one in like a green color like this. So yeah, let's go ahead and try them on. Okay, so these are the green ones. For some reason, I feel like they fit a little bit looser. So they definitely are on the looser side, like at my waistline, but I'm gonna keep them. I feel like that's just sort of the style right now, and I'm here for it. I love these. These are, I think, also medium. Yeah, these are also medium, but they fit a little bit tighter around my belly, which I kind of like because I already have a lot of them that fit me really loose. I love these so much. These are definitely keepers. And lastly, I obviously had to get a black pair. I'm in love. So these are obviously also keepers. As you can tell, everything was pretty much the same but in different colors, and that's just how I like to shop. Like once I know I like a style, I try to buy items that are similar but just obviously have a variety of color so I can dress it up in different ways and create varieties of outfits. That is it for my haul. Everything I'm going to be keeping, so I'm gonna go ahead and wash all of these as well. Sometimes resetting also includes taking note of what items in your closet aren't working for you anymore, what new style you're transitioning into. And I feel like for me, a lot of times I would struggle with like what to wear. It was always such a painful, it's still such a pain point for me. Like whenever we go out, I hate the process of picking out an outfit because I know some of the things don't fit me. I wouldn't have the right shoes, like just little things that like made me realize I had not really invested in my image for a long time because I felt guilty about it. I felt guilty about spending money on myself. So something that I've been doing for a while is I've been kind of assessing my style, where I'm at, paying attention to what I do wear versus what I don't wear in my closet anymore, and maybe either gifting the items that I don't like or that I don't fit me anymore, or donating them, and then paying attention to what style is like my unique style. This is why I went on my little shopping spree this time. It's just because I'm really trying to be intentional about what I'm wearing and no longer feeling guilty whenever I spend on myself. If you're like me, you need to start changing your mindset around investing in yourself, and obviously don't overdo it. Like don't surpass your budget that you have set for yourself, but don't be afraid to treat yourself every once in a while. So I'm pretty much almost done with laundry. I just need one more load. While that's finishing up, I'm going to go ahead and vacuum. I have the vacuum right here. I'm going to vacuum starting with our room because again, we have so many little feathers that have accumulated from our pigeon, as well as just dust that we need to get rid of. So let's get into our vacuum session. all done with the restrooms.
Is this live?
Yes.
Live?
Yeah.
Right. I just came to give you coffee because if not, I'm gonna finish it.
Oh yeah, I want some. Is it good?
Yes, it's good. I made it.
That's good. I wish it was oat milk though.
We don't have it. Oh,
I know.
No. I didn't do so good today, so I blame it on the mustache.
Now it's time to shred. I'm gonna sort through all this mail and see what's trash and what we're gonna keep.
I have all this online, so
Did you get a ticket?
I did. That was like the address.
Is it full?
Yeah.
Make sure it goes in. So something that wasn't on the list but I really need to do is to wash my brushes, because I've been noticing that I've been breaking out and I have not washed these in a long time. So let's go ahead and do that. So I heated up some water and I added some mild detergent to this. I'm just going to soak the brushes in here for a little bit first. So I'm gonna let them soak in this boiling hot water for a second, but it was kind of cool how just as soon as I dipped it in, a lot of it came off actually. Like, this was my concealer brush. A lot of it came off because of just how hot the water was, as well as I added some detergent. So I'm gonna let this simmer a little bit more, and look at how dirty the water looks. I'm embarrassed. And all of this just goes on my face, which is probably why I was breaking out. So yeah, I'm gonna let it sit for a little bit and then come back and clean them with this. So I dumped the dirty water and I poured in new hot water in here, and I added detergent again so I can start cleaning them with this contraption here. So it's already pretty clean. I feel like the boiling water removed most of the, what is this? This is what I use it for contouring, and it's pretty clean already. I'm impressed. This is my foundation blush, so it should really be dirty. And it's not anymore. Boiling water really works. And I like this because it has this holder in the back that just makes it easier to clean the brushes. So clean. This one's more dirty. This was my eyeliner brush. You can see the black gunk. But even then, it wasn't very bad. So I just finished dipping all of the brushes into the water, and you can see that the water is very clean. I've already dipped all of these. Water is very clean, so I think we are done. I'm just gonna try to remove all the soap from the brushes. So they are all clean. I'm gonna go ahead and leave them here to dry, and hopefully that will fix my breaking out problem. We are at the car wash. Time to wash this bad boy and vacuum because looking a little dusty.
Hello, Ramona. I can't shake the simplest feeling beyond the ghost. We stand on the opposite shore. Hello, Ramona. I reach through mysterious ceilings. My only hope.
It's all vacuum.
I look for the things I don't know.
It's clean. So it's all vacuumed. I just need to wipe down the surfaces, but I'll just take care of that on a separate day. Looking clean. Thank you to my lovely husband. I love you. Mwah.
Oh, this is bad lighting.
For you.
What is this?
But you don't have to say anything, so you could be in bad lighting. Anyway, we're back from vacuuming my car. We took care of some things after that, but now I want to do a financial review, and I did this more in depth in my previous video. I will go ahead and link that down below, but here I just want to go ahead and take note of some of the other things that I spent my money on during the month of March. And I also want to make sure that I allocate some money to some savings accounts as well as some investing accounts, and make sure that all of that is situated before I start a new month and before I kind of think about my financial goals for the new month. I'm sorry. Alright, time to see the bank. So I just finished inputting all of the expenses for March, and definitely can verify that it is a high spend. It was a high spend month. So I know I talked about this in my previous video, but I want to go ahead and just talk a little bit more on the Excel spreadsheet that I have put together. And also, like I mentioned in my previous video, I don't usually do this. Like, I don't micromanage my expenses. Usually I just set aside a certain amount that I can spend on different categories. But since right now we're really trying to save a lot of money based on different goals that we have, I micromanage my expenses to see where I can improve. For our variable expenses, I try to stay to 1,000 max per month, but you can see here that I actually surpassed that amount by quite a lot. And this is because, as I mentioned before, it was my husband's birthday. We had family visiting, so pretty much the excess amount that was spent was due to those reasons. And as I also mentioned in my previous video, I think that's 100% okay. Like, it's important to recognize that there are things in life that are going to happen that we want to spend our money on. That's why we work hard for our money, right? So we can be able to, so we can spend it on things that are meaningful to us. So this month was an anomaly. Like, at least I don't usually spend this much money, but again, that's what the money is earned for. It's to be able to spend it on experiences and people that we love. But having said that, I do still think that there are various areas where I improved, so let me show you. So for the eating out category, that was pretty expensive. It was over $400, and that's just money that I spent. I'm sure my husband spent other money. For groceries, I mean, right now I feel like groceries are just expensive. So for two people, I feel like this is pretty high, but again, it is what it is. Where I want to show that I made improvement is in these two categories, which is the beauty category and the clothes/accessories category. As you can see, I only spent $31 this month, the last month of March, which is pretty amazing. Other than that, for this category, it was just pretty much like, you know, gifts for my husband and Airbnbs, things like that. So that category had been accounted for previously. Again, it's important to spend your money on things and people that matter to you. So back to this major accomplishment of beauty and clothes category only being $31.43. I think it was in last month's video that I showed a way higher amount than this for beauty / clothes and accessories, because I went on a little shopping spree. And I had mentioned in that video that that is not common for me. I don't usually spend that much money on makeup or skincare or clothes or accessories. And that's just because most of my money honestly goes to eating out. But yeah, I definitely would say that only spending $31.43 for both of these categories is major. So that was definitely, like, me not spending money on on those categories made up for me overspending in other categories for this month. So now that I have pretty much assessed my variable expenses, I would say that overall I'm pretty satisfied with last month and my spending, because again, even though it was a higher spend month, it was fine. Like, it's not something that happens all the time. And I honestly thought I spent way more than I actually did. So that's why it's important to really manage your expenses, or at least keep an eye on where your money is going. And I know that doing something like this is tedious, but if you're someone that wants to get a handle on your expenses, I really recommend at least trying this out for a couple of months until you kind of gain more discipline, because it's really important to see the numbers in front of you, because it's all quantitative. Numbers don't lie. So it really is a clear answer as to where our money is going and what our spending habits are looking like. Now that I've analyzed my variable expenses, I will go ahead and allocate some money. Now that I see that I do have significant amount of money this month left over, I can now go allocate that money to my savings buckets, my Roth IRA, as well as to pay off any debts, etc., so that I obviously am taking care of those things on a monthly basis. So the first thing that I'm going to do is transfer some money to the joint savings account that I have with my husband, and this is going to be to allocate some money to our emergency bucket. So I'm going to initiate the transfer for emergency bucket, and done. Okay, so now on to the next category. I am going to transfer a certain amount of money to my Roth IRA on Vanguard. For our emergency bucket, I don't know if I mentioned, but we use Wealthfront, and for my Roth IRA, I use Vanguard. So now I'm going to transfer that amount.
You need to go to balances.
I forgot how to add money to my Vanguard because he always helps me, so I'm going to have him guide me.
It's easy. Look at quick steps. Boom. And you're done. That's it. Go to holdings. No, balances.
Okay.
Okay, you have your self-managed accounts.
Yeah, I want
you don't have
into
money
my
to?
Roth.
So go to your IRA brokerage. Transfer money or contribute.
So that was a huge fail. I have a new bank and I have not yet connected it to Vanguard. So I couldn't deposit money into it because my bank has to be verified first. So I'm just going to come back. Oh. Mix! Stop trying to be the main character. Oh, she pooped. Okay. Anyway, so I'll just come back and do this like 2 days from now off camera. After my Roth IRA, I would like to pay off some debts. So before I pay off those debts, I also like to transfer some money from my checking account into a high interest saving account, a separate one that I have only by myself. I have Ally, and I like to set aside a certain amount of money each month for taxes. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. And actually, like, all of this can be automated. The reason I have not automated this is because I've been trying to contribute more each month, so I don't have like a fixed amount that I'm sending to these accounts, if that makes sense. But once I kind of settle on like the same amount that I'm going to be sending each month, then I'll go ahead and set this up automatically so I don't have to think about it. But for now, let's just do it the old-fashioned way. Okay, so I just transferred from my Chase account to my Ally account. So that takes care of my taxes. Now I'm gonna go ahead and pay off some credit card debt. So the last thing left to do is to start making a pile of items that I no longer need in the household, or maybe that don't fit me anymore, or that I don't wear. So I really like to do this every 3 months because I notice that sometimes I don't get rid of things because I think I'm going to use them and then I end up not using them. So I think it's safe to say that if you don't use certain clothing or items around the household for several months, then maybe you aren't going to use them at all. Obviously that depends on what that item is, but you use your own judgment as to what items you use versus what maybe you can declutter and get rid of from your household. So I'm in our office. I already went through our closet and I identified some jackets that I definitely use, but maybe it's not the right season for them right now. So I don't want to get rid of them, obviously, because I'm going to use them when winter comes for next season. So I basically just went ahead and set aside some items over here, like that I want to start making a pile of to maybe get rid of them within the next month or so. So I'm going to slowly start accumulating items, going through my closet. This isn't something that's going to be taken care of in one day for the most part. I like to more or less give myself some time to start taking items from my house and making a huge pile. So here I'm gonna just use this area, since we don't really use this desk. I'm going to use this to start accumulating clothing, decor, just random things we have in our house that could be used better by somebody else once we donate it or give it away. So yeah, that's going to be it for this video. I hope that it was useful. I hope that you will gain some inspiration, motivation to declutter your home. Let me close this so it looks less cluttered. I think April, like this month, is the perfect moment to take inventory of different elements of your life and see what needs resetting, what needs improvement, what you're doing great in. Just sort of get a general assessment and enter a new quarter feeling refreshed and reset. I was definitely in a slump for the last 2 to 3 weeks, and doing this routine today really helped me to start with a new mindset, with a new mentality, and regain that inspiration that I feel like I had lost. And I now feel like I can enter the new month feeling rejuvenated, feeling like I have a sense of direction, I have a target. I feel really good about myself, like I achieved way more in this past quarter than I thought I did. So sometimes if you don't take these moments to really reflect on how you've done and how you can, keep getting better, it's really hard to get down on ourselves and not notice the things that we have accomplished. And again, having this moment to just recollect everything about ourselves to move forward with like just a better sense of where we're going and just feeling a little bit more at ease and refreshed. It's always a good idea to allow yourself that space. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did like the video, make sure you like the video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.